Hello friends, welcome back to CodeBattleZone. Last time I covered how you can use the custom CSS in the form. So today I am going to show you how you can use the custom fields and how you can set up the notification for admin as well as the customers response. Also how you can use the forms in your websites. So let's start the battle. So this is the form that I have already created. If you see my previous videos, you can see how I have created the form. I will share all the links in the description. So let's start with the custom fields. What are the custom fields? Custom fields are the fields modules that you can create for your own. They are all predefined modules: first name, last name, full name, date of birth, phone, email. Now if you want some your own field modules, you can create your own by using the custom fields. Let's start with a new field. You need to click on the add button, then you can select the field type. You can select any of you need. For now I will select date picker. This is just preview of the field. Then go to the next button. Then you need to set up a name. I will name it pickup date. And now you can select the object where you can store the field. There is 3 default object in the GoHighLevel: contact, opportunity, company. When you can create your own object as per your subscription level. So by default it's contact, so that's fine. Group, can select the contact group, or you can select the general. There is many groups, but we'll select the contact group for now. They are object groups. They are actually based on your requirement or your need, how you are managing your fields. So they are not much important. This is the unique key created automatically. Even you can set up a description to remember the fields why you are used or why you have created the fields. To remember, you can set up a description, but this is not mandatory field. Now save. It's created. Now how we can use the field that we have created? It's under contact. This is the group. Here you can find the, even you can search this way. It will just create a new field module like we have predefined, and we are creating a new field module for your form as a custom field. So why we use it is actually for your, if you have some multiple forms in your project and you need some specific field modules. Even in actually when you select in the group or object, it creates the field label in that case, in that module, in that list, contact list, opportunity list. So for better arrangement, or if we want to, we have like pickup date in multiple options, then we can use the custom fields. So that pickup mod date is a new field module that can be reused in many forms. In that case, we will use the custom custom field modules. Otherwise, if we have a simple form, then we can use the default field modules. So this is something like an extensive feature. Now pick update is there. Here you can change your all the information. But one thing that is very important, you cannot change the unique key. When you creating a custom field, the unique key is set as per object dot the field flag, and it cannot be redeclared. I mean, you cannot create a new pick update field. Now you can change the information as per your requirement. This is exactly like what we used for the date of birth, like a date field. Same options are there. We can select when we can disable the date picker so that user can manually set up a date. Now if you want to create another field like I will select a drop down. Let's create a drop down. For example, services. Select the services. Service 1, service 2, service 3. This way we can create a drop down field. Then just save. Field is there. Sometimes you cannot see the field just after creating because of the load issue. Sometimes it might happen, but it's better you just select, you just search the field here. Select service, yeah, here's the field. For instant loading, it's doing by Ajax, so sometimes you feel some issues, but it's better to search the field so you can directly filter the result and give you the search result instantly. After that you can manage the option as well, selecting the field if you want to change after using the custom field. Even you can change the options and you can set up your field options, whatever you need. So what happens here, it's when we use the custom field, so better to not to change anything in any options, because it will like reusable module. So when you use the custom fields, it is better to understand why you use the custom fields. So why, that is the when you are creating some reusable modules, that means just drag and drop the field here and just make it required or not, that's fine. all the other information keep that same for services as well, so that it will like reusable module and the options are already selected here when you are creating the form. This way we can use the custom fields. So there's many options, you can try yourself and play with the fields, play with the forms. That's so easy. Now I'll show you. Just save the form first and see the preview ones. This is the preview. Okay, see the date picker how it opens. It's fine. Where the services, here is the services field we have just created. Now I'll show you how you can set up a notification. So you can see the notification icon here. Here you can set up your notification, form notification. You just need to enable this one, email notification, then you will get the option to set up everything like here you can set up the subject of the form. So you can contact new lead, contact form, email. You can set up a email. Here you need to put the email where you get the notification. When some users submit the form where you want to get the notification, that email will be there. Here you can set up after entering the email ID. You just need to enter. Even you can set up multiple email IDs here. The other email will act like CC email. So here you can set up multiple email as well. Here you can set up the reply to email. Generally reply to email is the same as reply to the email where the notification will go, but it could be blank. Sender name, CodeBattleZone. That's all to get the admin notification. Save the notification. That's all. Save the form. Notification setup is ready. Now when someone submit the form, admin will get the notification on this ID, CodeBattleZone@gmail.com. So let's try once. Before that I will remove some fields because it will take the time to fill up the form. So for just testing I will just remove those fields so that you can quickly fill up the forms and test the notification. So I'm just removing some fields. That's fine, they are reload the preview page. Fill the form, test, first name, let's rename my name Sudiptevna, date of birth, select date of birth, it's not my real date of birth. Let's make it test@gmail.com, test 1 2 3, pick up date, any date you can select. This is for just testing. For mobile number, just giving a random mobile number here. Test company new, let's submit. See, thank you for, this is the message. You know how you can manage the message? Let me show you. You need to go to the options, on submit, then you can, here is the message. You can set up the message, even you can style the message a little bit, bold, single, center align, left align, whatever. Even you can put some link in the message. This is HTML content link. Even you can change the action after submission. Like this is this message selected right now. If you want to open or redirect to some thank you page, you just need to open URL and you can set up the URL. If you need some order confirmation, then that also be done by this. Order confirmation is required for some other purpose when you are using some products, then you can use that action. So for now, message is selected, and here you can style. Even if there is some other style options to style the message, font style, font color, background color. This way you can set up or customize your message and also style the message. This is the response message. So let's open the email ID where I got the notification, right? So hold on, I'm just opening my mail ID. So here I am, open my mail ID. See the lead, here is the lead I received. This way you can set up your notification. This is the default mail template that I'm mentioning. This is the default template provided by the GoHighLevel, but we can customize the template. In that case, we need to use the email template option, where we can create our own template And using automation we can set up an automation, the process step by step, where we will trigger the form and use the mail template. We can render the dynamic submission data on the template, and using the data we will send the mail template to the user or the admin, whoever I want to share. That was the different thing. I'll share a full tutorial on that in future. Another thing I want to show you, very important thing, that you will get the message, that's fine, but where it is saving. Let's back to the contact. This is submitted, contact is creating by default. This is the feature of the GoHighLevel. When someone submit the form and you are using the contact group, if you remember that you are using the contact object, so in that case by default contact will be created. Going into the contact, here is the details. You can see this way all the submitted information here: source, submitted, page visited, everything is there. So this way you can view the contacts or view the leads that were submitted using the form. Let's back to the list. Here the list will be created. Even if you want to manage the columns, you can do that by this way: select, unselect the columns, and you can customize your view. You can filter your contacts. There is many options: export, import. So let's back to the form. Another important thing is pending, that I must show you, because that was very important when you are creating the form, because it's like a marketing or sales platform, but your website could be in different platforms. In GoHighLevel, even you can create your own website in GoHighLevel. That facility is there, but there's some limitation to create your website. There is a limited customization option. So most of the cases, if we have uh, our website in other platform like WordPress, Corindel, Laravel, Magento, whatever, even Shopify, whatever platform you can use, but in any platform you can use your GoHighLevel form. How? You need to create the integrate options. Here you will get some display options, how the form will be displayed in the web page. By default inline, so inline is fine. Just copy the embedded code and you can use the embedded code. How the embedded code is like: embedded code will look like this. It will create a iframe using the JS. If I am going to show you how the form will look like in your website, I need to create a page. Let's go to my local server create a touch GHL form PHP. Let's edit the here you can use the form, or directly if you want to use, copy the session, here you can just enter, but here we can use the HTML tags, whatever we can use as per your requirement. You can set up your template, but for the example I'm just pasting the exported code from GHL and GoHighLevel. So exported code of the form and use in the GHL form.php in my local server and save it. So it's saved. Let's open the local host. Let's open, just generating the link. Form.php. and paste the link here. You can see the form. Boom. Here is the form in my local page. This way you can use the form in any platform, any web page, in your website, in your funnel, or in your any website, or because it needs some HTML content like JS iframe, click iframe. So in your HTML page, when you can render your form, so that's so easy. Use the form. If you change another thing, if you change the pop-up or bullet side, sticky side bar here, then you need to copy the embedded code again and paste there, replace the previous code, and you need to use this new code and replace the previous code, then you will get the new display result. So that's all. So form, I think the form is completed. You can play your own way, try to develop your forms and create or style the forms in your own way, or using any template you can generate or customize your form and use the form in your websites, whatever. If you have any queries, you can ask me on the comment section. I'll provide my email ID as well if you want to some more information, some more specific requirements. If you want some more specific videos, just let me know. I'll create the video for you and share with you. Thank you. If you found the video is helpful, just hit the like button and subscribe my channel. It really support us to create more interesting videos for you. Also share the video links with your friends, social media. Thank you. Bye bye.